Well, a dozen headstones toppled at a Cleveland cemetery, and the group that cares for the property believes this was no accident. Now they're cleaning up the damage and they're trying to prevent it from happening again. Natalie Clydesdale has the story.
We were frustrated, we were angry, we were upset. This is a sacred ground for many.
Toppled over and shattered into pieces. About a dozen headstones at the Monroe Street Cemetery in Cleveland are thought to have been vandalized.
Anybody that has any interest in old Cleveland, many of the roots are found in the cemetery.
Lesley Patterson, the vice president of the Monroe Street Cemetery Foundation, says a board member discovered the damage earlier this week while walking through the cemetery.
We were all devastated when we saw the pictures. We're frustrated because they're very heavy and hard to move, and storm damage could not have done this many in that amount of time.
Patterson says the cemetery hasn't seen this level of vandalism since the late 80s. The foundation is now assessing the damage and plans to reset as many monuments as possible themselves. Patterson says it can be time-consuming and requires labor and equipment. The foundation is asking for donations to help cover those costs.
The money will also go to hopefully the added security that we will do, be it the security cameras, added lighting, the space that we need to store the footage from the cameras.
The cemetery is owned by the city of Cleveland, so Patterson says any security upgrades will have to be approved by the city. And she has a message for whoever is responsible for the vandalism.
We don't like you. We would like you to not do this. We'd like you to have a respect for the cemetery, respect for property, and respect for Cleveland.
A spokesman for the city of Cleveland says they learned about the vandalism after we reached out this afternoon and has since notified the appropriate agencies to assist. Christy.
All right, Natalie, thank you so much.